Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Missing Sock, and this is more Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. In the sun. We're going to see if we can fit in another Coke sale before the special is all done, giving us 25% bonus. So we just upgraded our office, and we need to make back a little bit of money, if we can. So these guys are waiting for us. So let's see if we can do that. Hopefully we get a nice good one. Alright, sell stock. 525,000. Okay. Let's see what we get. Get on a motorcycle.
We gonna make this sale? Okay. We got the Coke in your saddlebags. Just ride over and make the drop.
Well, we do know how to do this one. It's not the greatest one, but it's not a bad one. So far, it usually works out for us. So, let's try it again. Yeah. Down here. I'll have to watch out for the police sting at the end or not. Yeah. So for these MC sales, we've shown these biker ones before, the Western Bagger missions where you get 4 of these. But there is a variation of this mission that the police come after you, where it's an LSPD sting, and they're waiting for you. And I used to think it was a certain one, but there's actually a couple different spots where it can happen to you. Maybe I'll see if later on at the end I can remember to show you guys on the map. But there's a spot in Blaine County. It's kind of like a not a sawmill, but kind of like it. It's in the desert. It's like a factory sawmill kind of building, and you can pull in inside of it. So you'll know because it's got like a gated entrance, and you'll pull in. And when you pull into that closed area, it's an LSPD sting in there, and the cops are waiting for you. Okay, and we'll see if this is one or not. I think it is, because it's taking us all the way up. We'll see. One of the ways to know the LSPD sting is by these long journeys at the beginning. So at the beginning you'll take this long trip, and then it'll divert you to a secondary spot, and all the bikes go to that secondary spot that's not so far away. But to me it's almost kind of the giveaway when it gives you like a big long run at the beginning. That's how you can kind of know. If you have other bikers friends with you, I think it generally takes you to the same area on the map, and that's how you can kind of figure out that it's going to be a sting. Yeah. Because there's the other mission, and the 4 bikes go to different spots on the maps. So if you're going in different directions, it's not a cop sting. But if you find yourself going to the same spot, and it's a long journey for the first one, then you're probably on a cop sting mission. Just like I am definitely thinking we are now, because we're going all the way to the top of the map. So like I said, we won't be doing this every time. This will just be this trip. So I'm going to get ready here. Should have been already. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, this is not going all the way up. Let's see, maybe no cops. Oh, should have taken one of those shortcuts through there. That one's no good. Cop cars. Yep. I tell you guys. Please sting again. Okay. So. Get away here. Now that cruiser back there. Ooh. It's important that we take him out, and then we're going to call Lester, because these guys will come after you no matter what. Oh yes, you're not killing him. But yeah, those undercover cop cars, they'll chase you down even when you call
Hi.
off
What service are
the
you looking
cops
for?
using Lester.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble, and you need my help. Okay,
Oh.
okay.
That wasn't good. There we go. Now, I don't know what's with that cop. I was filling that cop car, but I wasn't seeing anything happen there. It's kind of strange. But we're going to move on. Hopefully they all despawn. But they'll probably be there for the rest of the map. You can see those little red circles on the map, and they'll probably stay there. Oddly enough. Eat our P's and Q's. Free from your office assistant. Kind of handy. Yeah, so as I was saying, with those undercover cop cars, you know, you may want to kill those guys, or at least the one cruiser. They always seem to have this one cruiser that comes after you, and it seems like he's part of the mission. So even when you call Lester to call the cops off, that guy will still come after you and kill you. So you may want to make sure you kill him before you call Lester. And I say before you call Lester because quite often when you kill him, you'll get stars for killing a cop, so, or just for shooting, or for shooting the police officer, obviously. So you don't want to call Lester and then kill him, because then you'll just be back in trouble with the law. So kill that car, and then call Lester. Although it kind of played out odd for us this time, but that's the idea. Alright, done. For that one. Let's go. Uh-oh. See, what I tell you guys. There he is. And now I got cops on me. You just proved my point. Now I filled that cop. Maybe I just had a terrible shot today, I guess. Alright, well. Pegasus. Should have went the other way, Pegasus. Come on, Pegasus.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, sir.
I was looking at the phone and I did not see this wall is literally all the way around. Come on, drag bike. Oh, I was turning to avoid the cops detecting me, because I've actually avoided their detection longer than I thought, so if I keep it up, maybe it will lose the cops without needing Lester at all. I don't know if I'll be so lucky. And then otherwise I was trying to stay away from the airport, because if you get too close, it won't spawn your helicopter, right? So you've got to call ahead of time, then get close to it. So it spawns it to the closest airfield, but if you're too close to it, it spawns it to the next one, and that can be far away. Yeah, we don't want that. That's bad. Yeah. So when you're close to an airport like that one back there, right around this area that we're flying in here, that'd be a good spot to call, and then it usually shows up back there at the airport. Get much closer, and it won't. You get the idea. Yeah, LSPD stings. And that cruiser is such a pain. It's got me a few times. Thwarted my efforts. Now that we're all done that, the good news is that's pretty much most of the action of this mission from what I've had, assuming nobody gets in your way or anything. So those red dots do stay on your map, but they don't come after you as long as you don't go near them. And none of the delivery spots will go anywhere near them anymore. So as far as I know, usually all the bikes, we'll see here, but all the bikes will go to the same spot now. So it should be that exact same spot where we parked the other one. Yeah, no more cops, no more different locations. It's nice and straightforward from here. So I say that because some of you guys might think it's long at this point, but that's the hardest part of the entire mission. Now it's straightforward. Which is good, because we still have 3 bikes left to go. Alright, now as we've said on our other ones, just because I should say at least once, is you do want to wheelie these as much as possible, as you see me doing, because you do get a little bit more speed that way. And over the course of the entire mission of doing this, provided you don't crash much, you know, you need to practice a little bit, but and you'll mess up still here and there. But generally speaking, you'll lower your time. You know, you'll speed up enough to be worth it as you get good at it. And that actually goes faster than leaning forward. But if you're not comfortable wheeling, then leaning forward is the next best thing. And sometimes when he gets up to a certain speed, like now, it's hard to get him to wheelie again. And you're better off just to lean forward sometimes. Or hit a bump to make him do it like that. But there's not always safe bumps around, and you want to be careful taking your chances like that. Especially with a vehicle like this full of product. Generally it's safe, but if this crashed into the river or something, I could potentially lose product. So it's not likely to happen, but it could happen. So I would be careful how much stunting you did on a bike filled with product. That cop car is still there.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield.
Oh. I was not happy with that. Oh, figures. Of course you get a star. Of course. That's okay. We can call Lester if we need to. And thankfully, I hate how it gets rid of your GPS. That's really annoying that it does that. You know, like just because the cops are after me, I should still know where I'm supposed to go. So it keep me from going all the way the wrong way, you know. Anyway, the good news is we know where we're going. So we can just keep on going down that way. And hopefully, we'll clear it before we get there. But I'm starting to think that's not going to be the case. I might have to call Lester just for speed. Although, maybe not. We're coming up on it. Just past this store on the left. There's that cop car. It's tempting to drive that. Come on. Who's the cops? I should just call Lester. Come on. Oh, cops are literally going to see me. There we go. Nice. Oh, no, it is a gate. Oh, there we go. I thought one of those was a gate. Perfect. All right. Oh. Back to the airport.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
Let's get that last one. 7 minutes left. And to be honest with you guys too, I've ran into the LSPD Sting one a couple times. And I didn't get to record it because I thought it was actually the same one that we had already done before, just the regular Baggers mission, but it turned out it was different, as we were saying earlier. So I've done it a couple times, and I'd say this one that we're on right now is the longer one, to me, it feels like. It seems like the other ones are a little shorter. Slightly in their distance. So, if that means anything to you guys, if you're wondering, I'd say this one's probably on the longer side. But, no, not really complaining. We're solo. We're doing it. There's better sales, but, we don't get to pick it. And as we've covered, we can cancel it and can reset them, but you can lose product that way. Not to mention time. And time is money in a sense. Right? Don't be too fixated on losing product necessarily. Being that you can just, sell CEO cars or run headhunter even and sightseer and make $20,000 every 5 minutes or so. Yeah. And that's when you go back to back. Yeah, it has a timer. For those that know, yes, it has a timer at first, but you go back to back between the two missions, and the timers, it's almost like they become the right time for each other, so you end up not waiting, or waiting very little between both missions, if you do that kind of stuff. The VIP missions. But, yeah, it's a good idea to compare that, to me, as, if you're not making that kind of money, or if you're canceling things, you could be making that money. That way. If you guys know what I mean, comparison. So, some of their missions might only pay at $23,000, but they take 3 times as long, and you can kind of give you an idea of what's good money, what's not. Yeah. Ooh. Our last bike here. Oh, and earlier on I talked about the LSPD Sting, and I thought we were going to have a look on the map. Yeah, that's actually it right there, guys. So I probably have even time to check it out. But it's right over here. Okay, so that's the other spot for the LSPD Sting, inside that building. Okay, and the other spot is way up here, near the little plaza that's right there. And they'll have the Sting way up there. Now, that's assuming you're coming from the city. You might have different ones if you're in the country. But the idea should work the same. So that's that building back there, guys, with the, I don't know what that would be. I bet I could figure it out if I went back there. It looks like a big mill, or maybe that's some refinery of some sort for the stone there. I don't know. Not sure. I'd have to go back and read it. But yeah, that building there. But, even if you're in the country, like if your location's in the country for your MC businesses, and you're going to the city, and it's totally different locations, the idea should still remain. Keep your eye out for one that's longer than normal at the beginning, and that's probably your LSPD Sting. And they usually have about 2 or 3 locations. Once you get used to them, you'll know what to look out for. And make sure you kill that cruiser so he doesn't come after you like he did with us. And you'll be all right. We got 3 minutes left on the clock. I shouldn't be taking chances like this. But, it's a game. We're having fun. Can I drive? Yeah, I can. Wee. Why Rockstar doesn't let us keep these things. Unmarked cruiser. Emergency. I don't know. It's too bad. No, let's drop off the bike here. All right, 525,000. Nice. You successfully delivered the cocaine. Yeah, let's keep that in our view. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And we got the bonus payout, so that's nice. We still try. We can. For now. Oh, she's got no tire. And you can't repair these in the auto shops or in your garage. She has no tires anywhere. I didn't shoot out their tires, did I?
That's a successful sale.
Yeah.
The funds are transferring. Long John out.
All right. Thanks, LJT. Woohoo. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been able to get in one of these before. Usually it denies you access or the car is locked or other things like that. So you usually can't really drive them. It's too bad you can't fix it. Yeah, a lot of the police vehicles are locked and you can't keep them in your garage or even so oftentimes drive them very much or even find them in the game to drive. A lot of people wonder what's with that. Maybe one day Rockstar will let us. A lot of people thought it would be some kind of a law enforcement or police DLC would be coming along, and that'd be why that they restricted it. And it makes sense, you know, thinking like that, but it still hasn't happened. Yeah, but at least we got to check one out here. The end of our cocaine sale. Yeah, police sting, and now we got the police cruiser. All right. And to those that think, oh, well, we don't need cops, we don't need, you know, it's a bad guy game, you know, I disagree. I mean, in the original versions, you could be a good guy, you know, but that's beside the point. To me, you know, in the game, it's all a spoof anyway. Most of the cops are dirty cops, if you haven't noticed, you know. Even in the single-player game, the third heist, I could be mistaken there, but the third big heist in the single-player game, you rob this bank, I believe it's up here in the Plateau Bay. And if you pay attention to the storyline, the reason your Lester has you robbing that bank is because that's where the cops keep all around San Andreas too, not just some cops, but all the cops from all the area. That's where they keep all their dirty money. So, you know, what they have on the books is not actually what's on the books in that bank. There's actually a whole lot more than that in that bank. And that's where they keep all that unofficial dirty money that the cops have. Yeah, so an interesting side note. That's why they wanted them to get it, because it's actually a score with money that's not even on the books, and they won't exactly be reporting it, you know, if you know what I mean. And that's why they had to go in and fight all the cops, and that's why the cops came in hard on them, and they had to wear the bodysuits, whichever, if you guys remember that part, or you can look that up if you want to. The Plateau Bay score, I believe it is. Yeah. So, just a little backstory for those that think, you know, cops don't belong in the game. I disagree. You could be a dirty cop in this game. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And even in the single-player game, storyline supports it, if you ask me. Yeah. Dirty cops? Why not, right? Yeah. We got everything else in the game, so maybe it'll even balance out something. Maybe. I would doubt it with Rockstar, but, you know, maybe. You never know. Stranger things about it. All right, take care, everybody. I'll see you again next time. I'm the Missing Sock. Thanks for watching.